the 2x1. Now, I usually avoid this footprint like the Germans avoid humour, the French avoid soap, and the Americans avoid common decency. But today, I've made an exception. The Buku is a medium-sized, medium-cost, single TC vending bunker base, with tons of storage, and of course, what every base needs, a built-in oil refinery. Want to see more? Let's take a tour. Running up to one or two entrances. Well, it's the same entrance, but you've got a door either side. You've got a roof peak in front of you, which is important. I'll show you why in a minute. You get some great angles here, further afield and down below next to your base. I'll show you up there in a minute. You open this door, you see I've left most of the garage doors in this base open for brevity. And we can go down this ladder hatch. It's the only ladder hatch in the base, and that's just for a bedroom. The bedroom's right next to the front door, so you can get a quick respawn to get out to the fight when you get killed. Yes, I've got no faith in you whatsoever. So we come in now to the first floor. You've got your electric furnaces, your barrels, or whatever you want to put in there. And behind these two garage doors, you've got some sunken loot rooms, and you've got an auto turret looking you in the face, and an auto turret looking you in the face. So plenty of storage up here. And I won't go in there yet. What I'll do is I'll jump up here, because this is one of two ways to get up onto your shooting floor. There's a way at the front and a way at the back. And as soon as we jump up here, I'll show you what that siren light's for in a minute. We've got two normal window peaks. I don't know why I'm hanging around these windows, but yeah, there you go. And we open up this, and what we've got here is two crisscross roof peaks looking straight down to your entrance to deal with any door campers. You've got 4 of these at total, 2 at the back, 2 at the front. The base is symmetrical, as you would imagine, with a 2x1. Here you got a spawn point, and we'll open up these doors here, and then the auto turret can also see this floor as well. So now jumping up onto the roof, you've got these. I don't know if you can call these Patrico peaks. I don't quite know what Patrico peaks are, but you've got them silly bars, and then you can, look under them or over them. And these are really, really good. These little angles here I'm looking at right now have saved me so many times. And these peaks are also fantastic. You can see further afield. You can see the vision you get with those. Those absolutely brilliant. And I'll just run through, and it's exactly the same this side. And I'll jump onto the roof here. And you've got a spawn point right in front of you. And you've got an auto turret up there, an auto turret up there with 2 small boxes for your spawn point, and 2 more auto turrets at the ends. So I'll just jump around the roof very, very quickly just to show you. That's how it looks. And I absolutely love these peaks. You get some really, really good angles with these peaks. I can't show you properly because I will fall off the base because I'm useless. But I like these double roof peaks. You can get some, really sneaky angles. So yeah, I spent far too long on the roof, as I usually do. It's because I never get that far in game to make a roof. And then here's the back of it, same as the front. So going through here, this is the back of the base like I just said. I'm going to jump up this time rather than go down and show you this siren light. There's one at the front and one at the back. This is primarily for throwing grenades through, so it's a grenade chute. To deal with anyone who's got on your roof, or you can jump up there if you really want to. So now jumping back down into the base. Now this is slightly different than the front because you don't have a bedroom, but you've got an oil refinery. And we open up this door, and you've got an auto turret looking you in the face. So if we go up first, this is your main area, what we started with. So we started here, and we run through, and this is where we are now. And we're going down into core. So open the door, you've got the battery down here. You've got whatever you want to put underneath there. You've got your tier 3, your furnaces, your sleeping bags. And here, loot room with a vending machine bunker. So jump up here, open the door, and here's your upkeep. And after 10 seconds thanking my channel members, we'll get straight into the build. Big thanks to my channel members, Goosey, Bank, Rascal, Chris and Charisma K. You are all legends. Not so much Goosey, but the rest of you are legends. Thank you very much. Okay, we start off with 2 square foundations and 2 triangle foundations. I've made this starter base bigger than what it needs to be. You can make it smaller if you need to. And I'm going to do everything to its final materials to make the video a bit quicker. Also, I'm going to put the bunker in very last. The very last thing I do on this base is put the bunker in. A, because most of you know how to do it. And B, if you don't, then it's very easy to find. Just go to the very last part of the video. So we put a single door in. And we put our TC to the right hand side and as close to you as possible. And then we're going to delete that single door frame because we need to upgrade everything behind its HQM before we put the bunker in. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm going to stick a lid on it and upgrade. And then we'll come out the front and we'll put a triangle for triangle whatever it's called, and a whatever that's called as well. I don't know, I've lost our train of thought. And this is going to be our jump up. So we put a triangle foundation on the outside, half wall and a triangle, and then come in and put a triangle down. You can usually put the second triangle in from the outside, but I'm getting all this line of sight bollocks for some reason. I don't know why. So on the jump up to the top, we're going to have 1 wall and 2 double door frames. We're going to have a double door frame at the back because that's going to be the way to your oil refinery. So for now, you'll just be putting 2 double doors on. So that's how you should be looking now. Just very slightly different to your usual 2x1. And then we're going to come to the back of the base. It doesn't matter what order you do any of this in, you can do it any order you like. I've done it for simplicity for a tutorial. How you do it in game is up to you. So now we're going to wall these in. This is your honeycomb. And make sure that middle partition is sheet metal. I mean, if you're doing everything with stone now and then you're going to upgrade later, still make sure that middle one is sheet metal, because you won't be able to get back to it. So now we'll put 2 squares on the outside and a triangle, and we'll upgrade these to stone. And this here at the back of base is where your bedroom's going to be. And we'll just go around the outside with walls. And then once we've done that, we come and put 2 roofs in, 1 on each side. Now, I mean, you can have some hidden loot down here if you prefer. It's entirely up to you. You don't have to wall these in. And we'll stick a triangle frame down there for a ladder hatch. And then we'll have a double door here. And we have a double door here because you want speed to get out. You know, you want to get out faster. You don't want to be waiting for a garage door to open up when you want to get straight back out to the fight. And obviously double doors for your entrance as well. And then you can have a garage door there. Now here we're going to have 2 half walls and 2 windows. And we're going to have a triangle roof piece and upgrade the triangle roof piece. I don't know why I've put them on the outside here. They need to go on the inside. The metal embrasures need to come on the inside. Don't know why I put them on the outside. And you don't have to do all this in one go. Again, you can do this base in any way you like. So now we're going to repeat what we've just done on the back, but very slightly differently, because this is where your oil refinery is going to go. So I'll just do this part. I'll take this out and then I'll speed it up. So you take that square out so you can put your oil refinery in. If you do need to watch this again, just slow the video down. But I'm doing exactly the same as what I've just done. And if you have any problems with the oil refinery, just pop a ladder on the side and then jobs are good. And hang off the ladder and put your oil refinery down, I mean. Now here, not at the front we had 2 double doors. Here we have 2 walls. Make sure these walls are sheet metal. So at the front everything's stone, but at the back we want it to be sheet metal because we want it to be stronger. So here with the 2 half walls, you need to be sheet metal. And this is why we have the embrasures behind the windows. Plus you get a better vision as well. So that's how you're looking now. So jumping down, we're going to put a square foundation, a half wall, and a floor piece, square floor piece, and upgrade these to sheet metal. We jump up here and we're going to put a ramp down, lowered, and just make it wood. Doesn't need to be anything else. And then a triangle and make that to wood. Upgrading any of that to anything else makes no difference to the raid cost. We wall this in. Put a half wall and a shelf down. And then on here we're going to put a ramp raised looking towards you. And upgrade that to sheet metal. And then we're going to do exactly the same on this side, so I'm going to speed this up. Because you don't want to watch me do exactly what I've just done again on normal speed. So now we will wall in the first floor. It's simple, it's only 4 walls. Not there though. And upgrade these. And here, make sure these shelves are sheet metal, otherwise they don't act as honeycomb. This bit's all self-explanatory really. Obviously put your things in on the shelves, put your furnaces or whatever you want on these shelves before you put the window on, otherwise it might be difficult to get them in. So on the sides where the square is, we're going to have a triangle foundation and we're going to go up by 2 double door frames. Make sure all these are sheet metal, especially the foundation. It doesn't matter too much about the double door frames. And that triangle there definitely does need to be sheet metal, otherwise it can be soft-sided and they'll soft-side out your turret. And you see we go around with half walls and then stick a lid on it. So this here will be where your auto turret goes. We'll jump up here and we're going to have 2 windows. And then we're going to have 2 more double door frames and a half wall. 2 windows at the top and upgrade. And then when we put the triangle roof piece on, this triangle roof piece will need to be sheet metal. Again, for soft siding purposes. So what we're kind of doing here, I'm kind of, for simplicity of the video, I'm doing the roof at the same time as I'm doing the shooting floor, basically. So again, all this doesn't need to be done in one go. You can do this in a different order. It's a very good base like that for, it's a good base to build without having BPs. And you're always quite secure. Now we're going to repeat what I just did on the opposite side, and again I'm speeding it up as you can see. Okay, so now it looks like this. I'm going to come across here and we're going to put 2 walls and a low wall, and then stick a lid on that, and that will be your peaks for your roof, or your grenade chutes, whichever one, whatever you want to call it. So here, and this is where your siren light will go. I've got electricity turned on, so I can't leave the siren light there, but that's where the siren light goes. Just make sure it's low enough to jump on. Then we're going to come around this part of the honeycomb, and we're going to put double door frames around and 2 crisscross roofs. And we're going to do that 4 times. I'll actually speed up the upgrading. In fact, I probably should have just done it once and then sped it up from there, but you know. These are creating your downward peaks, obviously. Here we're going to have 2 windows. Make sure you have the small boxes on the windows, because you get rubbish angles if you don't have the small boxes next to the windows. And you can see everything I'm doing is now symmetrical. And then on these, we're going to have single doors, 4 of them. And have the single door swinging inwards. Have it swinging, it doesn't matter that much. If it's swinging outwards, it just cuts a bit of angle off, that's all. It doesn't matter which way around you have these, it doesn't matter which side you have the door. Don't have that single door frame though. It doesn't matter which side you have the door or window. And we're going to have double doors here again. So this is a shooting floor, so we want to be running around this place quite fast. We don't want to be waiting for garage doors to be open. So now I'm going to stick a lid on this. And we're going to have a double door frame here and a double door frame here. And at the sides here, we're going to have a triangle roof piece on each side. And then stick a ceiling floor piece, whatever you want to call it. Make sure that half wall, the hard side's facing towards you, the way I'm looking at it right now. And this is where your auto turret's going to go, and 2 small boxes. It's important to have the small boxes because you're going to have 2 beds on this roof. And again, because this is a roof, you want double doors, not garage doors. So you go around here with the half walls, and you have the half walls here to make that kind of cone shape on your roof. You get some really good angles down around the base, and of course for roof camping if that's what you're into. I mean, this is a very good roof for roof camping, I must admit. Not as though I would ever do such a thing, of course. So your wind turbine, I've gone up by 2. Do you know what? I think you may have to go up by 3. There is stability there to go up by 3. But yeah, I can't work out the electric cost off the top of my head. But yeah, I've only gone up by 2 double door frames. Do go up by 3 double door frames, just to make sure. So now we're going to come down. Like I said, the last thing I want to do is a bunker. So when everything's upgraded in here, that wall especially, and the foundation underneath it, because they're the two you can't get back to, you put your single door in, have the hard side facing towards you, just pop the vending machine in, as far forward as it will go, slip it in, and then pop a door on, ideally an armoured door if you can. And then in the base tour, I had shelves here. I quite like this little building mechanic. Have the shelves there. You can just fit more in your core, that's all. And that's your bunker done. And also, that's your base done.